Hey friends, so excited. I gotta show you what I got today. It's been in the mail for like 3 weeks and it's finally here. I'll show you what it is. I ordered this from a place only about an hour away by car, but when I placed the order, I ordered it on a Friday early afternoon, and by Friday late afternoon I had a message from the post office saying they'd received the order and that it was on the way. And then it was in transit for like something like 17 days. It's been about 3 weeks. And it's only an hour's drive. I thought maybe somebody was walking it here in a backpack. I don't know, but it took too long even for that. I found out later that shortly after that, I found out that the post office was really backed up with parcels. So that explains that. But still, it was annoying because when I placed the order, I saw that there was an option for curbside pickup. And last time I ordered from these guys, it came I ordered on like the middle of the night on a Friday, and it arrived like Sunday afternoon or something. So I thought, I can wait a couple of days. That's no big deal. Yeah, those couple of days turned into an ordeal, quite a while. But I'm going to show you what I got. Ooh, there it is. I haven't bought a new locomotive in like 10 years. The last one I got was from a train show. Just a little Atlas Jeep 40 or something. This guy's got sound. I've never experimented with sound before, so I'm pretty excited to see how it is, see if I like it or not. There's been a ton of reviews on this engine. I've seen them all on YouTube, so I'm not going to bother with trying to do a review, but I'm more interested because I'm not sure that I'll really like the sound after a while. Like at first it's going to be a great novelty, but I don't know. If I like it, I'll buy more. They've got Rapido has some, I call them draper tapers. I forget what they are. CP called them. When on CP they're called Red Barns. I forget what they are. They're like cowl body diesels though, and they've got some of those coming out in a few months, and I might pick up one or two of those. I will get one or two of those. Whether they've got sound or not remains to be seen. Oh, it's so cute. I model the modern era, but there's a few of these run through. Well, there was 100 of these made, and then they were in 1958, and they were rebuilt at some point, I think in the 90s, and these used to work the prairie branches. They used to have 6-axle trucks, and they lost those in the rebuild, but they were for the lighter prairie rail that they had out there, I guess. The first one of these I ever saw in person was in Sault Ste. Marie, probably 2005. And there's been one that runs through Kitchener here where I live every once in a while. And I also see, I think it's the same one, I see it in a town where I work in called Milton. I see it on that CN line every once in a while too. So I'd been thinking about buying one, and I was like, I keep seeing that thing turn off. I'm gonna get one. So yeah, there it is. Came with a little winter window there. A lot of Canadian locomotives have those, and a couple of re-railers. I'll have to read up on where to put those, but that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. Let me see if I can get down here. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll get it on the layout and fool around with the sound a little bit. Like I said, I've never had a sound locomotive, so I don't really know what to expect. I've heard them at train shows and stuff, but quite often when I hear them, I think it's too loud. But I'm gonna see what this is like and maybe turn it down if it does end up being too loud. We'll see. I'm just so used to my quiet locomotives going around. Just adding the little guy to JMRI. It's been going for a while, but I think it's almost done. CV16 was huge. Well, I've been letting it run around for a while. I've turned the volume down to about 25% of what it came from the factory, and I think it's a lot better. I can't believe the amount of sound that comes out of that little tiny engine. It probably just has a little tiny speaker in it, but man, it can go. It's quite loud if you leave it up full. Anyway, I'll show you a little, give you a little demonstration of what it's like. Just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on with the layout. This is going to be my downtown. Some of these buildings are just junk that's standing in. There's going to be a fast food joint on one side, a little gas station on the other. I want to have the train station back in there somewhere. But yeah, this is going to be the downtown. I find it really relaxing to paint the buildings. I like to just sit at my desk and put some music on and lose myself for an hour or two just painting away. I've got what are they called? Optivisor? I've got goggles basically with a light on them, that magnifying goggles, let's put it that way, and they really help. They almost make me obsess over stuff too much, because I'll be wearing the goggles and I'll be painting the little mullions, get a little bit of paint in a spot that I don't like, and then I'll have to go back and fix it, but then I look at it without the magnification and you can't really see where I screwed it up, so kind of get a little obsessed over it, but it's fun. Hey look, I've changed! This video is actually taking me about a week to get uploaded because we got a new computer, and when we got the new one I took the old computer and wiped it and started putting my programs back on it, but I was using such old programs, like I was using Studio 12, and they're up to Studio 23 now, so I can't get Studio 12 anymore, and I liked it. But Studio 23, I downloaded the trial version, and I can't get the sound to work, and the way, I just don't like the way it works. It's not for me. But I've downloaded Windows Movie Maker 10, something like that. So that's what I've used to put this together, and it does what I want it to, so that's good. If you want to follow along with me as I build this layout, why don't you subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon if you want to get alerted whenever I post new videos. It's not as frequently as I thought it would be, but even with this COVID quarantine, I've been working full time, so it's not like I've had any more time than I would before, or than I did before. And I've been working. I don't force myself to work on the layout. If I want to do something, I do it, and if I don't force myself, because when I decide, okay, I gotta finish this, even though I don't really feel like doing that particular thing. I rush it, I screw it up, whatever. It just, yeah. I don't force myself to work on the layout. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good day.